Hello, and thank you for joining me. I've decided that I was going to work on this piece of my original watercolor art, and I thought, well, I can embellish this to my heart's content, play, and then scan it and include it on my Etsy. So, let me tell you what I have done so far. I put these two pieces of washi, this piece of washi, and this. And this, and that, and this little tendril right here, and the dragonfly are napkin and tissue. So those are down to give this a little bit of strength. When I look at this, I always think of the possibility of you cutting it, to make tags out of whatever your piece is. So I try to keep my eye on getting the thirds and a half in my mind. I tried to see how it would look. So I think the next step, in fact I know the next step, I'm going to put down some script, and I'm going to use walnut stain because I think it will work with this color. Fingers crossed. And I want it to be very, very gossamer. So I went to the king of gossamer, of course. Let's see what will happen now. That is going to be used also, but let's see now what we get here. Yes. Yes. So now I don't want to put too much over that watercolor bit, so let me put a little bit there. And some more up there. I have to do it sideways because I have to see that this is going to work the way I want it to. And some over here. Just the slightest bit. Just the slightest. And going, if it goes right over the watercolor, that's fine. Yes, it is. Now we're over to this side, but I want to do something in there. Yes, I do. I want to have something in here. Just a little tiny bit. I knew that this was going to be so much fun, taking an old piece of your old artwork, and I covered up the my initials and the date. I believe this was in 2016 or 17. It was just wonderful. just now over here, and just the tiniest bit down there. So that is mission accomplished. Then, because I'm Carol and I cannot not do this, and this is my very favorite little stencil friend right here. And for this, I want to line up fairly carefully. That's going to go right on top. But I'm going to use I'm not going to use StazOn. I'm going to use more of this because it's working rather nicely. So let's see what this can do for me. I don't want a lot of color at all. I want very, very little color, and you can only get that accomplished with these makeup brushes. Heaven is. Okay. At least for me. And in this, on this piece, because it's rather delicate. So I didn't get too wild and crazy here. Let's just go hither and thither. Hither and thither it is. Let's see if we are accomplishing our goal. We can do a little bit more. We can do just a little smidge more, because I want to play up this color over here. Now, yes, yes. And just a little bit more in here. Down here, I need a whole one. And down here at the bottom. more. Goodness. There we go. Is that right? Is that correct? That should be. Okay. And now, the last bit. Oops. So I believe that is going to be a done deal. Something stronger. Something stronger, but not too strong. I'm going to have a think. Well, I am so not sure about what came over me, but I think it was this box of goodies. And I decided that it was time to get a little bit colorful here, because it was too bland, and now it's far from bland. I have some of my own hand-painted posies on here, and here are some bits fussy cut out of a book, and 2 pieces of lace, and this interesting piece. It almost looks like it was rickrack that has been stitched. It's a little bit difficult to see. Let me get the light better for you. There we go. So I took off a little piece of that for down here, because we needed a heavy focal to play off that my original up here. And then, and I believe that that's making me happy. So I'm going to use some double-sided tape to attach very lightly these posies, and I'll get back, because I'm seeing 1 or 2 other spots that might need a little pen. So double-sided tape and I are going to attach these as best I can. Oh, I do so love it when a plan comes together. This, my original, and this, the copy that will be downloaded to my Digis pretty soon. And this paper is my matte photo paper. Very nice coordination of color in these 2 pieces. So, if you have enjoyed this quick little visit to my Sunday afternoon brainstorm, I do hope that you will give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I would appreciate your subscribing to my channel. More of these coming, now that I know that what I thought might possibly work out. Bye now.